Okay, so Amanda, I wanted to discuss the insurance usage for your child. Now, direct services are subject to insurance usage and fees. So I understand that you have an HMO insurance.
Correct.
Okay. One of the things with an HMO is that we have to use in-network providers. A lot of HMOs have restrictions that we can only use a certain provider or a provider group to provide the services. What we would do in early intervention is the first step is we would verify your benefits. The central billing office, which is an insurance unit for the state, would look at your insurance and look at what providers are in network for your insurance. We would also work with your pediatrician to make sure that we can get a referral for your insurance to go to an approved provider. Once that happens, once we check, and let's say, for example, we cannot find a provider that is in your network, that is also in your network and enrolled in early intervention, at that point, we would issue something called a waiver where we would use any provider out of network because we weren't able to find a provider in network. If we would find a provider in network, that would be the preferred provider we would use. And one of the reasons we would do that is because when you're in early intervention, if your insurance covers the cost of some of your early intervention services, it can really offset your family fee. And like we discussed earlier, your family fee would be about $100 a month. So for example, if your insurance was covering for part of the services, you wouldn't be responsible for that full $100 a month. It would offset some of those costs. Another advantage is that sometimes even HMOs have co-payments for each therapy session. When you're in early intervention, you would not be paying co-payments. The most you would be responsible would be your family fee. So I want to go through this consent with you. So I just want to review that you won't be paying any co-payments while you're in early intervention. Also, if insurance payments are sent directly to you or explanation of benefits, you're going to forward that on to the provider. Sometimes the insurance company will send a payment to you, and we want to make sure that that is given to the providers because it is intended to go to them. Also, some families have tax savings account or health savings accounts attached to their insurance, and sometimes those accounts don't really have a gatekeeper. And if there's a claim made on that account can be depleted pretty quickly. So we want to make sure that if you have an account like that, you inform us so we can make sure that that doesn't happen. Also, if your insurance changes at any time, just make sure you inform the providers and your service coordinator so we can flag it in our system and make sure we terminate the current insurance and start the new one.
Okay.
This is also saying that you received a copy of the system of payments and fees, which is this form that I gave you earlier.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to have you.
Okay.
Thank you.